Have you ever noticed how certain shapes or images seem to speak to you on a deeper level? Maybe you felt drawn to a particular symbol without really knowing why. Or perhaps you've wondered about the hidden meanings behind the symbols we see every day. If you've had these thoughts, you're not alone. In this video, we're going to explore the fascinating world of symbols and universal archetypes. We'll look at how these powerful images shape our understanding of the world and ourselves. By the end, you'll have a new appreciation for the symbols all around us and how they can help us grow. Let's start by understanding what symbols really are. Symbols are visual representations of ideas, concepts, or emotions. They're like a universal language that can communicate complex thoughts in a simple, direct way. Symbols have been used throughout human history to share knowledge, express beliefs, and connect people across cultures. They can be as simple as a shape or as complex as an intricate design. What makes symbols so powerful is their ability to convey meaning without words. They tap into something deeper in our minds, often triggering emotions or memories we might not even be aware of. Now let's talk about universal archetypes. Archetypes are patterns or models that appear in stories, myths, and cultures around the world. They're like the building blocks of human experience, representing fundamental aspects of our lives and our psyches. Archetypes show up in different forms across various cultures, but they all point to shared human experiences and understandings. By studying archetypes, we can gain insights into our own lives and the world around us. They help us make sense of complex emotions and situations, giving us a framework to understand our experiences. One of the most basic yet powerful symbols is the circle. The circle represents wholeness and unity. It has no beginning and no end, symbolizing the eternal nature of existence. We see circles everywhere in nature, in the shape of the sun and moon, in the cycles of seasons, and even in the cells that make up our bodies. In many cultures, the circle is used in spiritual practices, often representing the divine or the infinite. When we think about our own lives, the circle can remind us of the interconnectedness of all things and the cyclical nature of life's experiences. Another powerful symbol found across cultures is the tree. Trees symbolize growth, connection, and the balance between heaven and earth. With roots deep in the ground and branches reaching towards the sky, trees represent the link between the physical and spiritual realms. In many traditions, trees are seen as sources of wisdom and knowledge. The concept of a tree of life appears in various belief systems, representing the interconnectedness of all living things. When we think about our own growth and development, the tree can be a powerful metaphor. Like a tree, we too can stay grounded while reaching for our highest aspirations. The hero is an archetype that appears in stories and myths from every corner of the world. The hero's journey typically involves facing challenges, overcoming obstacles, and ultimately achieving some form of victory or personal transformation. This archetype resonates with us because it reflects our own struggles and aspirations. We all face difficulties in life, and the hero archetype shows us that it's possible to overcome these challenges and grow stronger in the process. By recognizing the hero archetype, we can find inspiration and strength in our own lives. It reminds us that we have the potential to face our fears and achieve great things. The mother archetype is another universal symbol that appears across cultures. This archetype represents nurturing, protection, and unconditional love. The mother figure is often associated with the earth itself, seen as the source of life and sustenance. In many traditions, there are goddesses or divine figures that embody the qualities of the nurturing mother. This archetype speaks to our basic need for care and support. Even as adults, we can connect with this nurturing energy, both by receiving care from others and by cultivating a caring attitude towards ourselves and those around us. While many archetypes represent positive qualities, it's important to also consider the shadow archetype. The shadow represents the hidden or repressed aspects of ourselves, the parts we might not want to acknowledge or show to the world. Working with the shadow can be challenging, but it's an important part of personal growth. By facing and integrating our shadow aspects, we can become more whole and authentic. This doesn't mean acting on every impulse, but rather acknowledging and understanding all parts of ourselves. When we do this, we often find that our shadow also contains positive qualities, like creativity or strength, that we've been hesitant to express. Animals have long been used as powerful symbols in cultures around the world. Different animals are often associated with specific qualities or characteristics. For example, in many traditions, the lion symbolizes courage and leadership, while the owl is associated with wisdom. The specific meanings can vary between cultures, but the use of animals as symbols is nearly universal. By paying attention to the animals that show up in our lives, whether in dreams, in nature, or in the media we consume, we can gain insights into our current situations or the qualities we need to develop. Dreams are another rich source of symbols. In our dreams, our subconscious mind often communicates through symbolic images. Common dream symbols might include things like water, representing emotions, or flying, which could symbolize freedom or aspiration. While there are some common interpretations of dream symbols, it's important to remember that the meaning can be very personal. Your own associations and feelings about a symbol are often the most important factor in interpreting its meaning in your dreams. Keeping a dream journal and reflecting on the symbols that appear can be a powerful tool for self-discovery and growth. Understanding symbols and archetypes isn't just an intellectual exercise. It can be a powerful tool for personal growth. By working with symbols in our daily lives, we can tap into deeper levels of understanding and motivation. One way to do this is to choose a symbol that resonates with you and use it as a focus for meditation or reflection. You might also create your own personal symbols to represent your goals or the qualities you want to develop. Pay attention to the symbols that catch your eye in your daily life. They might be offering you important messages or insights. In our modern world, we're surrounded by symbols every day, often without even realizing it. Advertisers and media creators use symbols to communicate messages and evoke emotions. Logos, for example, often use symbolic elements to convey something about a company's values or products. By becoming more aware of these symbols, we can become more conscious consumers of media. We can also use this awareness to create positive change in our lives, choosing to surround ourselves with symbols that inspire and uplift us. Symbols and archetypes are powerful tools for understanding ourselves and the world around us. They offer a language that speaks directly to our deeper selves, bypassing the limitations of words. By paying attention to symbols and working with archetypes, we can gain new insights into our experiences and find inspiration for growth and change. The symbols and archetypes we've discussed are just the beginning. There's a vast world of symbolic meaning out there waiting to be explored. As you go about your day, try to notice the symbols around you. What catches your eye? What seems to speak to you on a deeper level? By cultivating this awareness, you're opening yourself up to a richer, more meaningful experience of life. Symbols can also be powerful tools for personal transformation. When we work with symbols that resonate with us, we're tapping into deep wells of meaning and motivation. For example, if you're going through a period of change in your life, you might find yourself drawn to symbols of transformation, like the butterfly or the phoenix. By meditating on these symbols or incorporating them into your environment, you can reinforce your commitment to growth and change. It's important to remember that while there are many common interpretations of symbols, your personal associations are equally valid and important. A symbol that represents peace to one person might represent something entirely different to you based on your experiences and cultural background. Trust your intuition when it comes to interpreting symbols in your own life. One powerful way to work with symbols is through creative expression. You might try drawing or painting symbols that are meaningful to you, or incorporating them into other forms of art. This process can help you connect more deeply with the symbol's meaning and uncover new insights about yourself. Symbols can also be used as powerful reminders of our goals and values. You might choose a symbol to represent a quality you're trying to develop, like courage or compassion, and place images of that symbol in your home or workplace. Every time you see the symbol, it can serve as a gentle reminder of your intentions. In relationships, understanding symbolic language can help us communicate more effectively. Often, the symbols and archetypes we're drawn to can reveal a lot about our needs and desires. By sharing these insights with others, we can create deeper connections and mutual understanding. Symbols also play a significant role in many healing and therapeutic practices. In some forms of therapy, working with symbols through art or visualization can help access and heal parts of ourselves that are difficult to reach through words alone. This is because symbols can bypass our conscious defenses and speak directly to our deeper selves. As we become more aware of symbols and their power, we might also become more conscious of the symbols we choose to surround ourselves with. The images we see, the objects we keep in our homes, even the clothes we wear, all carry symbolic meanings. By making conscious choices about these symbols, we can create environments that support our well-being and growth. In our increasingly global world, understanding symbols from different cultures can help us build bridges of understanding. While the specific forms might differ, many symbolic themes are universal. Recognizing these commonalities can help us appreciate both our shared humanity and the rich diversity of human expression. It's also worth considering how we might be symbols to others. The way we carry ourselves, the actions we take, the values we embody, all of these can make us living symbols of certain qualities or ideas. By being conscious of this, we can strive to be positive symbols in our communities, embodying the qualities we wish to see in the world. I encourage you to remain curious and open. The world of symbols is vast and endlessly fascinating. There's always more to learn and discover. Pay attention to the symbols that show up in your life. Reflect on what they might mean for you, and don't be afraid to create your own symbols that represent what's most important to you. Symbols are not just abstract concepts. They're practical tools for understanding ourselves and our world. By working with symbols, we can tap into deep sources of wisdom and inspiration. We can find new ways to express ourselves, understand others, and navigate life's challenges. As you go forward from this video, I invite you to look at the world with new eyes. Notice the symbols all around you. Consider what they might be telling you. And most importantly, be open to the ways that symbols can enrich your life and support your growth. Thank you for joining me on this journey into the world of symbols and archetypes. I hope you found it enlightening and inspiring. Remember, the power of symbols is always available to you. All you need to do is pay attention and be open to their messages. Until next time, keep exploring, keep growing, and keep discovering the rich, symbolic language of life.